This is a series of videos. Please refer to the methods of stitches, ignoring the yarn color. Select the corresponding yarn colors in your material package to learn. Please refer to both the videos and the instructional brochure during your crocheting process. Please make sure to first view the beginning 10 instructional videos to learn the basic methods of crocheting, and then view the instructional videos for your purchased product.
The hedgehog. The main body. Wrap the yarn around your little fingers, and then bring it up to index finger. Pinch the yarn tail with your thumb and middle finger. Working into a magic ring, make a loop around middle finger. Pinch the crossover of the yarn with your thumb and middle finger. Insert hook into the loop on middle finger. Yarn round hook and put up a loop. A magic ring is formed on middle finger.
Work into a magic ring. Wrap the yarn around your little finger. Then bring it up to index finger. Make loop around your middle finger. Pinch the yarn with your thumb and middle finger. Insert hook into the loop on your middle finger. Yarn on the hook, pull up a loop. The loop on the middle finger becomes the magic ring.
In round 1, start with a chain stitch, then work 6 single crochets. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Yarn round hook and pull through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch.
First, work a chain stitch. Yarn round hook, pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch.
The chain stitch is to raise the height of each round and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Then work 6 single crochets. Insert the hook into the magic ring. Yarn round hook and put up a loop through the ring. There are 2 loops on the hook now. Then yarn round hook and pull through both loops on the hook.
Insert hook into the magic ring. Pull up loop through the magic ring. There are 2 loops on the hook. Yarn on the hook, pull through both loops on the hook. 1 single crochet is done.
Such a V shape is formed on the side. Place a marker in the first stitch, through underneath of both loops of the V shape. Remember to mark the first stitch of every round. Work 5 more single crochets in the same way. Insert hook into the magic ring, yarn round hook and put up a loop through the ring. Then yarn round the hook and pull through both loops on the hook. The second single crochet is done. There are 2 V shapes on the side. Insert hook into the magic ring, yarn round hook and put up a loop through the ring. Then yarn round the hook and pull through both loops on the hook. The third single crochet is done. There are 3 V's on the side. Continue to work 3 more single crochets in the same way. Six V's stand for 6 single crochets. The loop on the hook is not counted as one stitch. Pull this yarn tail tight to close the ring. Finally, work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch. We'll insert the hook through both loops of the marked stitch to work the slip stitch. Insert hook into the marked stitch, yarn round hook, and put up a loop. Then pull the first loop through the original loop on the hook. Pull the yarn tight. That's 1 slip stitch.
Snip stitch. Insert hook into the next stitch. Hook the yarn. Pull the yarn through the stitch and also pull it through the original loop on the hook. That's a snip stitch. Repeat. Insert hook into next stitch. Hook the yarn. Pull the yarn through the stitch and also pull it through the original loop on the hook. Repeat one more time. Okay, that's a snip stitch.
It serves as a connection of each round and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Round 1 is done. Pay attention to the yarn's tightness during crocheting. If we pull the yarn too tight, we can't insert the hook easily. If it's too loose, the fabric will be out of shape. In round 2, start with 1 chain stitch. Then work a set of 1 single crochet, 1 increase for 3 times. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first, yarn round hook, and pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. The chain stitch serves as the beginning, is to raise the height, and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Then work the first set. Work 1 single crochet in the first stitch where we just worked the slip stitch of last round. Place a marker in the first stitch, through the underneath of both loops of the V shape. Next, work 1 increase. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. We'll work 2 single crochets in the next stitch. Work 1 single crochet first. Then work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. One single crochet and 1 increase are finished. 1 set is done.
Increase. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. In the next stitch, we'll show how to work 1 increase. First, work a single crochet in the next stitch. Then work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. Work 1 single crochet and 1 increase are finished. 1 set is done. Increase. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. In the next stitch, we'll show how to work 1 increase. First, work a single crochet in the next stitch. Then work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. 1 increase is done.
Keep working 2 more sets. The second set, work 1 single crochet first. Next, work 1 increase. The third set, work 1 single crochet first. Next, work 1 increase. Three sets are done. Finally, work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Insert a hook into the marked stitch. Yarn round hook and put up a loop. Then pull the first loop through the original loop on the hook. Pull the yarn tight. That's 1 slip stitch. It serves as a connection and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Round 2 is done. In round 3, start with 1 chain stitch, then work 9 single crochets, finally end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. The chain stitch at the beginning is to raise the height and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Then work 9 single crochets. Work 1 single crochet in each of the stitches. Nine single crochets are done. Finally, work 1 slip stitch. Insert a hook into the marked stitch, yarn round hook and put up a loop. Then pull the first loop through the original loop on the hook. Pull the yarn tight. That's 1 slip stitch. It serves as a connection and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Round 3 is done. In round 4, start with 1 chain stitch and then work 1 increase. Work 1 chain stitch first. Then work 1 increase. Place a marker in the first stitch. Work 1 more single crochet in the first stitch. Then work a set of 1 single crochet, 1 increase for 4 times, Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 single crochet first. Then work 1 increase. One single crochet and 1 increase are finished. 1 set is done. Keep working 3 more sets. Work 1 single crochet and 1 increase as 1 set. Four sets are done. Finally, work 1 slip stitch. Round 4 is done.